Every team does its workouts differently, but we'll be putting you through a full scrimmage. Anyone can look good in drills. We need to know if you can do it in the game.
Oh, I could do it in game, coach. Trust.
Good. You'll run with the second team against the starters.
All right. Yeah, are you looking for anything in particular? I mean, obviously, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win, but this is where I'm looking to start my career. So I want to make sure I'm putting my best foot forward for you.
All right, well, we're looking for the fullest expression of what you do well as a basketball player. If that impacts winning, we want to see it.
Right. I could do that. I'm ready.
Everyone's gonna be losing today. The block! I got your help! Hey, look up top! Get forward! Oh, hit that! Oh, get in! Foul! Stay on him! We always be ready. Whose man is there? Put it back! Keep taking that strong. You can't foul with me. Who got him? At the perimeter. Hey, step out. Hey, get up out of it. Oh, hit that. Kick it out. Y'all ready to lose? Here's today's weather report. Rain, and more rain. Switch. Hey, yo, right here. We're here. Come around.
Just like that.
Get the perimeter. I see him. Hey, get back. You got him. No answer for you down. Yo, watch him. Yeah, get on him. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Out. And one. Score! Scoreboard!
Hey, who got it? I'm coming.
That's your shot, Derek. Ball, we good. Let's get y'all. No.
Hey! That's the way I do it. Sprinting.
Pressure on him.
Come on, bro. That was me.
Come on, MP.
Excellent work, man. Really well done.
Man, I really appreciate that, Coach. So what's next?
All right, look, you're done for the day. I can't guarantee you anything, obviously, but I can tell you that you have fans in this organization, and you've made a very persuasive case for yourself. Listen, we'll be in touch with your agent and take it from there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This jersey means. And so we know what it means when this jersey takes on their jersey. So we're gonna give it everything we got tonight and make sure we bring home the dub. And I hope all my followers enjoy the game. Yo, bro, so we grabbing Chinese after the game. You in?
Yeah, you getting Chinese in this town, you should go to Front Street, though. I'll show you. That's where the good stuff is.
Wait, how you know that?
I went to school here. Hooped here, too.
Like in that order?
I came here to ball, and that was the dream.
So what happened? You get hurt or something?
I fell in love.
Xander, please tell me you're still with her.
I am. I fell in love with film.
Bruh! That is the corniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm serious, though. Sophomore year, I took this class where you basically watch movies. The professor was cute. I thought she liked me, and I thought it'd be an easy class during the season. We watched, The Seventh Seal.
I've never seen him. Was it good?
It's hard to explain. That was it for me. All I wanted to do from there on was make movies. That was the last year I played ball.
You ever miss it?
Not really.
Okay. Well, how do you turn off that competitive part of yourself?
I don't. Whenever I have an opening, I see a rival filmmaker get jealous, I get that same feeling you get when you know the game is.
You got some hater in you, Xander. And I don't know why, but I like it.
He about to tear the roof off.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center position. Grant, hard to believe that NBA game. Making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
As we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Hart. Here's Brunson outside. Queta pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the netting by 11. Clarkson outside. The 3. Boston pulls it in. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Count that one. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA.
Here's Brown. After the basket by New York. Here's MP. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
And here's Brunson, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP, the pass to Tatum. Brown against Clarkson. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 7. 5 ticks left in the first. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the floor for Boston, Derek White out there with MP. Then it's Chris Boucher, then it's Sam Hauser, and it's Minot in at the power forward. Now here's Clarkson. He's scoreless. Off target from outside. Hauser passes to MP. MP getting it done inside.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Horford. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Bridges, right side. Outside McBride. 4-3. on target from range. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. OG Anunoby's checked in for McBride. And the Celtics also making a change. Simons is checked in for Mina. Such a wide open look. Simons has got his second bucket on the night.
And you can just tell Simons has a lot of trust in his three-point shooting ability.
Robinson, a screen on Simons to the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Inside, here's MP. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Celtics trail by 3. MP right through him.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they hit the court last.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Towns for 3. New York again can't hit. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Simons. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
MP against Brunson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Garza's checked in for Boucher. Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Brunson. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Brunson's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
MP, good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside McBride. Now here's Brunson. He's got 22. Back to McBride from downtown. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. Back to MP. The slam from MP.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground 0.
Now here's McBride. The D's right on him. Here's Brunson. He takes it in. An easy 2 on the layup. Brunson's got 24.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Towns outside from deep. And the 3 falls for Towns.
Taking his shot in Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Here's MP. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Brunson with it. Pulls up at the elbow, and it's New York scoring again.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
MP way outside. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Checking out the Celtics, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Boston Celtics.
Playing.
Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game. Knicks making a change here. Warford's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. MP's checked in. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
For the lead, good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They've got Jalen Brunson, Al Horford out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you guys.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Looking to end the run. Towns doing some work on the interior.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Horford, screen on MP. Horford outside. And the 3 off target. Celtics lead by 5. Tatum from long range. Tatum rips the 3.
3 points.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 29 points.
And you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
MP no good. And the Knicks shooting it at 52%. To the middle. Towns passes to Brunson. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's MP in at the point. McBride passes to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Outside McBride. Launches it. Boston pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Towns, that's good.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that.
The drive by MP. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Clarkson outside. Towns down low. Boucher on him. Ooh, Towns with the big presence.
Hard to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
And Joe Mazzulla. So it's Boston now. The lead is 2. Wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Brunson. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, talk about compete. Emerging player MP does it all over the floor.
From downtown. Rebounded by Towns. It's Bridges on the wing, pounded by Tatum.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Jason Tatum! Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson taking his time here. Here's Towns. Outside Brunson to tie it up. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Yes! Using that window!
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Up top, Brunson. From 12 feet out, Cash!
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Tatum outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wide open! Brunson pulls it down.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
White, and White finishes off the break. Well done.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Anunoby there for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Tatum. Screen by MP. From deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Yeah, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Yeah, big time moment for MP.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them the lifeline.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Bridges can't get the 3. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. From long range. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can...
It seems whenever these teams meet, you see something new. Do players today feel any connection to rivalries from sometimes decades before your time?
You know, Jennifer Quintana, rivalries are always changing, so that's kind of baked into the whole thing. We're fortunate that the players who came before us created a history that people still care about today. At the same time, we know this is our chance to put our stamp on it. So that's always big, and this was a big win for us.
Perfect answer, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over to you, B.A.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that about wraps it up for Rick.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the block, it's Tatum with Cada. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in. Checked in for Cunningham. MP's checked in for the Celtics. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Tatum passes to Tatum, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. To the middle, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough, Coach JB Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Pass to Harris. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Westbrook finds Ivy. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ivy's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Asar Thompson, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Jaden Ivey. LeVert with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Harris's shot is good.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
30 seconds left to play here in the first. White dishes to Brown. Pass to MP. Now Hauser. Out to White. Three-pointer. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Inside. Here's MP. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got White. He's out there with MP. There's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Minot in at the four-man position.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Klintman. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. They swipe it. MP right side. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Robinson, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. MP, no good. Pistons trailed by 5. Stewart with the screen on Simon. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Down low, the kick out to Simon. Sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
Thompson surveying the floor. Stewart with the screen on Simon. Cunningham's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
And you think of the different styles of play, Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living, but I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Pistons trail by 6. And stolen by MP. Tatum kicks to MP. Tatum a screen from past the arc. Austin getting another chance here. Here's MP. Last game out, 36 points for him. Yes, that goes in. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Brown. Last outing for Boston, they won that game against the Knicks in New York. MP, no good.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
They get it again. Now, here's Duran. He's guarded close. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. He's looking for Duran and finds him.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I love their mentality, you know, the system, getting into the teeth of the defense and getting to the line. super aggressive.
And it's time now for the... Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Eno got... Checked in for the Pistons. Russell Westbrook comes in for Cade Cunningham. And the Celtics also making a change. MP's checked in. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Jaden Ivey is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Westbrook passes to Stewart. And here's Ivey. Thompson outside to the paint. That's good from Harris on the assist by Thompson. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the wind could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Left side, Brown.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. A different look here for Detroit. Duncan Robinson comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Chris Boucher's checked in for Boston. Sam Hauser comes in for Brown. And it's White missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Out to the right wing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots, trains the three-pointer. Harris has got 12 points in the game.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Well, if we don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings for him, it'll be Simons and Brown. It's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's MP in at the 1. Westbrook against MP. Westbrook kicks to Stewart. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That one falls.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Here's MP from about 19 feet. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Reed. And it's LeVert in for Russell Westbrook. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. MP passes to Hauser. MP outside. And the dunk by Boucher.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy...
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.